Welcome to NSH YouTube channel. Today we are honored to host Dr. Katta Narasimha Reddy, Vice Chancellor of JNTUH. An acclaimed academician and researcher, Dr. Reddy's interests span from the intricacies of materials science to the aesthetics of film production. With a rich academic background and a dynamic professional journey spanning various international institutions, he has been instrumental in shaping the future of higher education. His multifaceted persona, enriched by his training in scriptwriting and film direction, adds a unique dimension to his scholarly pursuits. Join us as we explore the fascinating journey of this dynamic personality.
Dr. Reddy, thank you so much for sparing your valuable time to Neo Science Hub. It's a pleasure meeting you. I have gone through your profile. It's quite interesting. You started off going in microprocessor and electronics. You also went into film editing in Pune. Can you explain such a diverse thinking?
Diverse in the sense, from the beginning I am very much interested in science and technology. So I completed my post-graduation from Osmania University. My specialization was condensed matter physics. And subsequently I was been teaching the number of subjects to the postgraduate students. And moreover, when we are doing research, we cannot pertain ourselves to only condensed matter physics or solid state physics. So as the technology is advancing, the most of our education when we completed our MSc, what we studied is only valve version. So later on the digital versions have come and the technology is growing. Therefore, to be in tune with the technology, I wanted to pursue the microprocessors and digital electronics. So I went to Indian Institute of Science and pursued those two courses, came back. Then I utilized that in even teaching and research. So I produced about 12 PhD students I have guided and all the 12 students are in the diversified field, not in one field. So each one of them worked in a very entirely different fields. The focus was on that. And then I moved over to the script writing and direction, went to Film Institute in Pune. So the main purpose was only to explore myself with the technology, with the film industry is one. Second one is during that time the INSAT program has come. So the government was very keen that the science programs has to be developed so that it can be, science can be propagated throughout the country. So with that purpose, actually I went to Film Institute to learn how to write scripts, etc. and direct the movies. Then came back and produced one or two movies, worked for them. But since my passion was only to do research, etc., I stuck up myself with research projects from DST, CSR, etc. So I was working on that. Then I went to International Center for Theoretical Physics on their invitation and worked in Rome for more than 2 years. Doing a lot of work in high temperature superconductor. That was the time when Rajiv Gandhi has given about 100 crores to the superconductivity technology in India. So I was invited there and we contributed enough in Italy working on high temperature superconductors. Particularly I worked in high temperature superconductor in the crystal growth. And nobody worked in the single crystals of high temperature superconductors. So we worked on that. A lot of patents should have been filed, but I have not filed the patents. A lot of work I have done.
So can we see an ex-VP coming back to film industry as a director anytime in future?
Not in future, that phase is already over. I am stuck down to the teaching. Now I have become an administrator, academic administrator, because as a professor of Osmania University and head of the department, etc., after completing some of my projects, I was given an assignment as the Vice Chancellor at Mahatma Gandhi University in Nalgonda. The government asked me to develop that university. It was a fairly new university at that time. So I developed that university. Came back and then I became the president of Andhra Pradesh Academy of Sciences and Telangana Academy of Sciences. For almost 5 years I worked there. After that, government gave me another opportunity to become a Vice Chancellor in Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University. So I came back here and started working.
So you just mentioned you being a VC of Mahatma Gandhi University and Palamur University earlier.
Yeah.
How do you see different universities? Are they having an alignment in terms of syllabus, in terms of the faculty? How do you weight each university?
See, in my view, when people say that it should be a common curriculum for most of the universities, that is the general talk, and even government insists doing that. But the basic component of starting a university will be defeated if you have a common core syllabus.
Okay.
Every university has to be unique in developing its own curriculum, and it has to be specialized in a particular area. If you look at the universities in US, if you are talking about the physical sciences like physics or chemistry or mathematics, etc., where the noble laureates are produced, and you think of the universities like Princeton, and when you are talking about business management, another you talk about Harvard. So each university is unique in one sense that they will be specialized in a particular area. So even in India, I want that it's my own perception. I can't say that it will be a general perception. I want that each institution should become a unique in one particular area. If I am talking about Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University in technological area, and it has to be specialized in technological area. And whenever somebody wants to pursue the education in technology area, you should only look at the Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University. Don't look at the university like Osmania University or any other conventional university. So with that perspective, even Mahatma Gandhi University, I wanted to develop the technology in basically in conventional energy. We started a program there. And there is a conventional program like geophysics. I mean, geology was there at MSc level. So I made a medical geology there. It has to be specialized how geology can be used for a medical purpose. So that course I have started. So it has to be unique. That's the way we worked there. Even in Palamuru also I did the same experiment. I don't know whether the same programs are being continued there or not, but I started and initiated those programs.
Okay, talking of uniqueness, has NEP, New Education Policy of India, has it made any impact on the universities, especially technological, because now that we are competing against countries like China and all that?
Even before this NEP 2020 was accepted by the government, with my background of working in US universities and other universities like New Zealand, etc., I had a different vision of education in this. So whatever most of the things which have been incorporated in NEP 2020, which I have already started in 21.
Okay.
So most of the components which we have introduced in 21, like we have introduced at BTech level, we have introduced the minor program and honors program. Good. In the sense, my feeling was that, suppose if a student completes civil engineering or mechanical or electrical or electronics, these are the subjects which are not very sought after in India. And most of the, youth are preferring to go to the industry like software industry, etc., because optimum number of jobs are available for them. So these people are handicapped by that. Now once they come out, they are not able to get the placement. So they were looking for the placement. So what I thought is, suppose a civil engineering student pursues about 18 additional credits related to the computer science of his choice, like artificial intelligence, machine learning, etc., then we will give them the minor degree. We give a degree saying that he is BTech in civil engineering with minor in artificial intelligence and machine learning. So wherever he goes with this kind of a certificate, immediately will get the job. Similar is the case with mechanical engineering. Similar is the case with electrical. So they can opt for the minor program, 18 credits, which is equivalent to almost one semester. Additional they are doing. So therefore, they will be given a minor program. Suppose if a computer science student wants to pursue about 18 credits extra, other than what he has studied in computer science curriculum, we are giving them the honors.
Okay.
So we will be using the honors program. That is another thing which I introduced in 2021 itself. Before the NEP 20 has come. So another thing I decided is that suppose if a student is going out of the university, say after pursuing 2 years, he is not in a position to continue the education for various reasons, maybe family background, or he may be need of a job or whatever. If he wants to drop out, most of them are dropping out. So if they drop out, if he is looking for some kind of an employment, if he goes out, what is his basic qualification? It remains to be the +2.
Right.
Wherever he goes, he has to say that I am +2.
+2. Right.
So what we thought, at the end of second year, suppose if he completes 40 credits, normally 160 credits they have to complete. So once they complete 80 credits, if they want to opt out, we will give them the degree. We will give them a degree saying that it will be a diploma in engineering in electrical engineering,
Superb.
diploma in civil engineering, diploma in computer science. So with that degree he will go out and his basic qualification remains that.
Brilliant.
So that also
That's what NEP says, yeah.
that also I introduced in 2021.
Much before the implementation of
NEP
NEP.
2020.
Super. Very nice.
Introduced
Very
in the
nice.
university.
Very
So
nice.
this kind of revolutionary kind of a things we have already implemented there.
Very nice. So talking of your postdoc, you've done postdoc in many countries and leading
Right.
universities and all. Where do you think India stands in terms of advanced research, cutting edge technology and all? Where is it? Why is it that we are not able to break that glass ceiling of
India
postdocs
is
coming?
never backward in technology, and even if you look at the total spectrum of the people who are working in US or in any other country, most of them they went for postdoc work and then settled there and contributing to the science and technology everywhere. Even Nobel laureates, most of the Nobel laureates who got the Nobel Prize are Indians, but they worked in US.
Correct.
Only the problem was that enough equipment, the thinking process is fine and knowledge wise you are very good, but you are not exposed to the experimental conditions here. The working conditions are not that conducive to pursue the research.
So where
So
do
you
you
have an
think?
innovative mind, but you are not able to implement it because of lack of your equipment, which is very expensive, which we are not able to even to import
Lack of funding.
in those
Okay.
days. But today, almost all the laboratories, let it be JNTUH or even IITs, everywhere you get the equipment is available now. So now the youth has got better opportunities as far as the research is concerned. So if you look at the research output, India now tops the top 6 countries or 7 countries. Earlier it was down 40, 50th countries.
Correct.
And that is the reason why most of us we went for postdoc and working at different institutions. So that broadens your vision and the same ideas you can come back and implement it in your own institutions.
Professor, as a VC, you have a responsibility of the faculty. How do you ensure that the faculty is up to date so that student interest is met and they pursue technology more rather than just going for run-of-the-mill job or something?
That is what we are trying to do. We are trying to build the capacity building is being made for the faculty. Number of outreach programs we have developed, and we have a center called UGC, now it is called the UGC Malaviya Mission Center, where we conduct number of orientation programs for teachers. And so like that we are trying to train them. The major problem in particularly Telangana universities and in university, professional university like Jawaharlal Technological University is the faculty crunch.
Correct.
Where we are supposed to have around 300 professors and associate professors, etc. Today we are left with only 90.
Oh, okay.
So that kind of a gap has come for the last 10 years, no recruitment, etc. Now I think the government is very serious. Maybe next year they are going to recruit all of them. But we have to see that as a Vice Chancellor, it is my responsibility to see that the classes will go on regularly.
Correct.
And faculty-student ratio has to be maintained. So the university has already hired about 269 contract teachers. Those who are working with PhDs and they are teaching to the students.
Good. Talking of students, how do you think position of VC is important to sort of understand the pulse of the students, their requirement?
No, as far as I am concerned, I am very keen to meet the students. I never shy away in meeting the students,
Very
sitting
nice.
in my chamber and running the university. I
Thank
never
you.
do that. Very often I go to the classes. In the morning, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whenever I find time, just walk into the classroom,
Very nice.
interact with the students, find out what are their problems, how the teaching is going on, what are the additional facilities they want, etc. So that keeps all my faculty also on their toes, and they are supposed to be there in the department from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock. We have movement registers. Suppose if they have to go anywhere, attend a meeting or whatever, they will write entry into the movement register so that we will know where he has gone and when he has come, etc. So that kind of monitoring will help the university in building up a conducive atmosphere for teaching.
Good.
That we are able to do it.
Very nice. So when it comes to teaching and all, obviously ranking becomes very important,
Yeah.
university ranking. So what efforts is JNTUH doing to enhance the rankings?
So I will be very happy to tell you that now today JNTU has got A plus rank in NAC.
Super.
Earlier it used to be the A,
Correct.
but today we got A plus with the highest score. In fact, we missed the bus by getting A2 plus just by a few hundred weightage points or so whatever. That is also because of our not properly presenting some of the data to the NAC. So, but we really stand at the A2 plus level.
Good.
But today we are A plus level. I am happy with that, whatever the outcome is. As far as the national ranking thing is concerned, lots of things, because I am also one of the assessor for national ranking.
Okay.
So I know that where we really lack it. One thing is, the research.
Right.
This component is going down because of the faculty. There is no faculty. There are not enough number of supervisors to take the students.
Correct.
So the burden is too much on the faculty because he has to take care of the classes, in the teaching classes, and also research and administrative positions. Like JNTU has got about 40 to 50 administrative positions, and the faculty has to share the responsibilities of administration.
Right.
There we are getting the score is less in that particular area.
Okay.
Another area is, as I said, the faculty, number of faculty. That also makes a lot of difference in the ranking. Those are the two areas JNTU is missing the bus. Otherwise, we would have improved the ranking. Compared to last year's ranking, 2 years back ranking, and looking at the ranking in last year, we have improved it. Score wise, we have improved it.
Very good.
But and also there is another problem is today number of colleges like autonomous colleges, you say, or deemed universities and private universities have come to, and they are the self players, where they don't have any restriction on
Correct.
recruitment of faculty or whatever. They can manipulate their score.
Correct.
But which the university like this, a state university cannot do it.
Agree.
That's the reason, we are standing at the same position. We are trying to improve our score. We are not going down because the flux of the private university which are coming into the stream are pushing the system into.
I get it.
That is the problem.
So talking of private universities, soft skills have taken a major, how do you call
But
it?
what I
faculty.
feel personally, because I was also chairman of NAC peer committees, I visited about 50, 60 universities, both private universities also. What I have realized is, whatever they are projecting on paper and publishing is not truly reflected on the ground level.
Possible. Okay. So I was talking about
So
soft
that
skills.
kind of thing we cannot do it as a state
No, you
university.
can't.
I cannot. Hide certain things and project myself as the best university or whatever.
Absolutely not. Okay. So I'm trying to understand how important is soft skill for a person who goes out of university in a real world scenario.
Certainly, soft skills are very important. And we have started a program from campus to corporate.
Oh,
It's
good.
a new program we have started last year. And we are tied up with many corporate companies now. And we are training our students while studying here. They are also deputed to the software companies and even for other industries, where they will go and work for a few days and in some cases 2 to 3 weeks. They will understand what are the dimensions of the corporate culture and what they have to learn basically, because they are missing in an educational institution. We can train them in education, give them the proper curriculum.
Correct.
And what I believe is, the people are talking about that the industrial curriculum has to be incorporated into the, syllabus, etc. I am against that. In the sense, suppose if you are looking for an employment in Infosys, say,
Sure.
so they have a set of projects, they are working on. So they will try to recruit the people and train them in that area and then utilize them. If I incorporate the Infosys, whatever Infosys is working, if I incorporate in my curriculum, I produce the students which are only useful to the Infosys. They cannot go to the Tata consultancy or any other company where different kinds of projects are going. Therefore, university has to play a very important role. It should be a platform where we should teach everything for the students.
Correct.
In that case, what is happening, you are missing a thing that, you are not able to make them perfect in one particular area.
Agree.
They have an overall picture, but they are not specialized in a particular area.
Correct.
This specialization comes and the industry has to take care of that. They have to give the special training for them for 1 month or 2 months and then utilize them.
Correct. I got it.
If I train a person for specifically for one particular, say for artificial intelligence, if I train, he may not be useful for in other areas.
Got it. Yeah.
So he may be working for 5 years or 4 years. Then finally what happens, suppose if he gets bored of that and he wants to move over, his skill is only limited to that artificial intelligence. He cannot move to other areas.
Correct.
So a general platform has to be created for him.
How do you spend your spare time? Though you are so much busy and all that, how do you manage?
Yeah, I normally, honestly, I can tell you that I don't have much spare time.
I get it. Yeah.
We'll be working about 8 hours, 9 hours a day. And whatever little time I have to write number of articles. I wrote books also, number of books, even scientific books I have written. And I'm very passionate about the poetry. I write a lot of books in Telugu.
Very nice. Very nice.
Books also.
Superb.
So whenever I find time, I write poetry.
Good. That's good.
And articles, science articles, I will write.
Good, sir. Sir, you have any message for the Neuroscience Hub magazine?
Yeah, I understand this is one of the new magazine which is coming out. As you said earlier, the reading habits have gone down now, and it is for our students to. And you should remember one thing that lot of money we are spending on libraries. But unfortunately, we are not able to make the students to go and sit and read it.
I agree.
That has to be done. That is what we are trying to now doing. And these magazines, most of the time, for people like that, our generation, still they prefer to read the books.
Absolutely.
That's what we are trying to do it. This has to be cultivated to the students. Unfortunately, this WhatsApp and other things, social media has come into the picture. The people are not able to concentrate on reading. You have to really, anybody, if you look at any popular person in any area, in any field, whatever it is, so all of them, they increase their knowledge by reading the books and interacting with the people. These are the two important things in the life.
Absolutely.
I have a large number of network, both the scientists in every area throughout the country and abroad. So that really, keeps me busy. As you asked me, whenever I find time, I will talk to them, discuss with them, and correspond on emails and send the articles to them. So that kind of an activity is still going on, and the new generation has to follow that and put there.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.